Rachel Tessman from StampYourArtOut.com, and today I'd like to share with you my outside-the-box ideas that I came up with using the contents of the March 2016 paper pumpkin kit that came in its not usual orangish reddish box, but a blue Bermuda Bay color. And the March 2016 kit is called Pocketful of Cheer. What I do for my YouTube viewers is I make alternate project ideas every month with every single kit. And then for my subscribers, I send them some extra exclusive ideas. So you'll want to get in on that. These kits are great. Everyone who's in on the fun receives theirs in their mailbox around the same time every month. So we all run to our mailboxes, rip open the blue tissue paper that comes with it to reveal our fun surprise new project that we're going to make. And the contents not only include all the paper pieces, stickers, but you have embellishments and you have all these adhesives, the special adhesives. You have a wonderful stamp set that you can add to your collection. That is worth the price of the kit alone. And then you have, of course, this miniature stamp pad that's super cute and great to travel with. Each kit also comes with a set of directions, photos for how to put the project together, and a link to a how-to video. Plus, there's all sorts of resources out there. You can find Facebook groups, you can find people pinning ideas if you want to make something completely different than what the kit contents show you how to make. So why did we get a special Bermuda Bay box this month? Well, because two reasons. One, we're celebrating Paper Pumpkin's third birthday. Yes, Paper Pumpkin has been around for 3 years. And the other reason is because we just delivered the 1 millionth kit. So lots of people are getting in on the fun. And you'll want to get in on the fun because next month, they sent us a letter to let us know, but next month in April, we will receive an extra bonus stamp set. So if you are not a subscriber yet, or you went inactive, you decided to postpone your subscription for a while, well then start it back up because April's a great time. You're going to get that extra stamp set and the kits are just awesome. You're going to love it. To see my ideas that I've made with past paper pumpkin kits, you can check out all my YouTube videos that I have, or you can visit my blog at StampYourArtOut.com. Click on the Paper Pumpkin tab and that'll take you to a whole page worth of information. You can get your questions answered there, you can find out how to subscribe, you can check out the prices, and you can even join my Paper Pumpkin Club. But I'm excited to start sharing what I've made. So let me first of all show you that, again, in this kit, you get to make these fun projects here, and what they are gift card holders. The larger ones look like this when they're closed up, and when you open them up, they have a fun card that you can place on the inside. You can write all that you want to say on there. And then the pocket of that envelope can hold the gift card. Pretty cute, huh? Now, these envelopes aren't necessarily meant to be mailed this way with the sticker on the outside, but you could put adhesive along here, close it up, omit that sticker here on the outside, or leave it there and see if it sends through the post office. And then just address on this side with your stamp and everything. And then the other gift card enclosure looks like this. And it comes with a little belly band that you can put on there. You open it up, and inside you have your card and your gift card. And you can make it say, "Hooray Grad," and here's the stamps again. "Hooray Grad, oh baby, just for you, happy, happy." And then there's all these fun little symbols here that you can put on the smaller parts. So let's see what I made. The first project I'll walk you through is this very elegant Just For You card. Now sometimes I add extra product and sometimes I don't. For this card I did add some extra product from the Stampin' Up! Store. I used some rhinestones, I used some silver thread, I also used a couple punches here. So let me walk you through on how to make that card. You don't have to own every single extra Stampin' Up! Item, as you can see in my craft room. I own a lot, but I do have to say that the round punches, the circle punches, are really great tools to have because it's really hard to cut out a circle by hand. So owning a few circle punches is great to add to your collection of crafting goodies. This is the 1 3/8 punch and this is the 1 1/4 inch punch. So we're going to be using those. And I also did add some Whisper White cardstock, but you don't need to because you do have the back sides of the cards that come in the kit. So if there's a card piece that you're not using, you can use that instead. And for the sake of speed and ease, I will be using my own Stampin' Up! Pads here. This is the Bermuda Bay larger stamp pad. I mean, I have it, might as well use it, right? And then I'm also going to be using my ergonomic blocks that you can purchase through the Stampin' Up! Store. And they come in all different sizes. So I think I'll use block C right now. We're going to ink up our stamp it onto our scrap, and then we can use our small 1 1/4 inch punch that out. And then we'll also grab a scrap of Bermuda Bay cardstock. You can get extra colors again at the Stampin' Up! Store. And we'll layer those together with our snail adhesive. Now, a snail adhesive does not come in your kit, but it's nice to have one of these on hand. It's just a nice tape to just run like that, and then you can put things together easily. Or you can take all those mini glue dots and do it slowly, one step at a time. And then we're going to grab some of our silver metallic thread. I have 18 inches of this. By the way, this is an awesome deal. You get 50 yards of this stuff when you buy it. That means you could make like 100 of these cards. So we're going to take some adhesive again, our snail adhesive. We're going to put that across the back. We kind of want to slather that a little bit more. We want to have it close to the edges and things like that. So let's take an end of this thread and we're going to start making little loops. And I like to go back and forth like this as I do it. And a lot of times I want to cross over as well. So you want to have, you know, a few loops in one spot to make it look more natural. And if you find that you have too much thread and you don't want all of it, you can always chop off the extra and throw it away because you got 50 yards of this stuff. You don't really have to use it all. You can. So here, we'll just trash that. There we go. Now we're going to take a piece of, actually a couple of these dimensionals, and these are going to help to hold down our thread, hold it in place so it doesn't come off. And this is going to go onto our card. But before we move the backing, let's go ahead and assemble the base of our card. So you'll need the card from the kit. Fold that in half. Use your bone folder to give it a good crease. Another extra tool that you don't need, but it's nice to have. You can always use your finger. And then the kit comes with these strips. I love the floral side the most. I'm kind of a girly girl. And then we're going to put that right along the edge. Trim off the excess to use elsewhere. Don't throw that. And then let's go ahead and take off the dimensional backings. We need one more sticker from the kit. You have these round circular stickers. You actually have some that are stickers and some that are not. The ones that are not stickers have little holes in them so that they can become tags. The ones that are stickers are great because you can just place them right down on your card. Like that. And then we'll embellish. One of my favorite tools for adding these sorts of embellishments is just a paper snips because you can scoop underneath, grab the whole thing, and set it down like so. And you don't have your fingernails or your large fingers trying to manipulate these tiny little things. So there is our finished card. Now I have a baby card and I have a card for just anybody. I love the just for you saying. My next idea came from when I started looking at these cute little pocket pieces and the tiny cards that you can get in the kit. And I said, wouldn't these be fun to put together? And then I started folding these up and checking the size measurements. And sure enough, you can put one of those on each end and create a basket from 2 cards and the 2 pockets. And then for the strip, of course, I use the piece that comes in the kit. So I made a little Easter basket. It was a little late to show you this, though, because Easter, March 2016, Easter has already passed. But it could be a May basket, or you could put something in there for Mother's Day. Anyways, you can use a basket any time of year. So you could stamp on this, decorate it up, put something in there. How did I put it together? Let me show you just quickly. I'm not going to actually make one because I need these pieces for the other projects. But I used the sticker, the little tape that comes in the kit, this stuff here, and I peeled off the backing. And I placed it down like that, and then I peeled this back. And that's how I put the adhesive on. And I did that on all 3 sides. And then I stuck this down like that and like that. Did that for the 2 ends first with that one card. And then after I had that card attached, then I took and did the other card, oopsie, the other card on the other side, and then just flap them over on the bottom. Put that extra flap over on the bottom. And that's how you can create one of those little baskets. Okay, so then I said, well, it'd be fun to make something even tinier. So let me show you some idea with doing this in the tinier version. Okay, so that's how I get the little sticker strip off there. Do the same thing over here. And after that's done, then you're going to put these pieces together. So, and I actually had them, I think I did it this way first. So I put these together first. And then you can adjust it. You can make your box, here I'll put the sticker on the outside, you can make it go down like that so that you see a little bit of that striped paper behind it, or you can bring it up, and I wanted to bring mine down slightly. So when I put it together, I made sure that this was tipped a little bit. Does that make sense? Same thing on this side. There. You can see it's not a perfect rectangle here on the side, if that makes sense. It's a parallelogram. I love math. I'm such a math nerd. And then look at a Ghirardelli chocolate fits in there. Isn't that great? So now we're going to spruce it up a little bit. I've already punched out 2 circles that are exactly the same size. This way those of you that just have 1 circle punch can do the same type of layering effect. I'm going to place one down, which I've already put adhesive on, and then the other one I'm going to stick up here. But first let's stamp it. I'm going to show you that you can also get 2 colors out of 1 stamp pad. You can actually get more than 2, but you're going to stamp off. Stamping off or second generation is what we're going to put onto our cardstock. So I'm stamping off, I'm removing some ink. See how I did that? I inked it up, stamped it on my scrap paper, and now when I place it onto my project, I have a slightly lighter blue. See that? Fun, huh? You can get multiple colors with just 1 pad doing that same idea. Then we'll pop that piece up with a dimensional. Like so. Okay, see? So you can still get that layering effect, but it's more like a shadow. Next, we're going to grab about 20 inches of twine. And because we didn't slather the back of this thing with dimensionals, we can definitely tuck some of this right behind. And we're just going to wrap that twine around a couple times. And tie a fun little bow that's off on the side. We're going to grab one of our embellishments. I'm going to grab a rhinestone. You can certainly use one of the green pearls instead. Place that in the center of the flower. And now we have a fun treat to give somebody. I went beyond that more though too, so let me show you what I've got planned for that. Next, I took a water bottle and my bone folder, and I gave a strip of 1.5 by 8.5 inch cardstock. This is Bermuda Bay, so again I'm using that main color that comes in the kit. There's something to take note of. Every time you get a kit, you might want to place an order for the cardstock that coordinates with it. You don't have to, but it's fun. There we go. And we wrap our bottle with it. You might want to use a stronger adhesive. In fact, you could put some of those glue dots that come in the kit. That's much stronger than the snail. And just tack that down a little bit better. But now let me show you this fun little trick. So we're going to put this over the top of the bottle. And using the glue dots that come in the kit, I put a couple down here. I'm going to wrap this over itself like that. And then I placed a couple here. And I'll add one more here. Right about there. Now we can put our fun treat right on top of that, and we have a water bottle decoration, something to put on your water bottles or beverages when you have a party or guests are coming over. You could put it in a guest room as a treat for someone who's staying with you. Or maybe that card that coordinates with it that we made earlier, maybe you can have these as invitations to a party, and this can be what's sitting on the tables when you actually have that party, because they look really good together, and they look almost kind of wedding-ish, or wedding shower or something. They're just very elegant. If you're thinking, hey, I want to give paper pumpkin kits a try, well, you can see here that there's a couple different ways of getting these kits. You can do what's called prepaid subscriptions, where you order them up front. You can get them in 1, 3, 6, or 12-month packages. You order them all at once, you start your account, you put a code in, and they automatically come to you once a month for that number of months. Or you can do the automatic subscription month to month, where it withdraws out of your credit card at the same time every month. It's $19.95 per month, unless you're getting that high package deal. The 12-month one saves you $2 per kit, but $19.95 per month includes the shipping, and the shipping costs are $5. So it's really like $14.95 a month. And as I said earlier, the stamp set is worth a lot. So you're getting a lot of product for that amount, and it's a really great deal. Again, the April kit is going to arrive with a bonus stamp set, so you don't want to miss out. Plus, I will be sending double the amount of exclusives to my subscribers that month. So how do you get started? Simply look in my video description here, and you can see that I have a link directly to purchasing those kits. I make pages, I make projects with these kits, but I also make scrapbook pages, 12 by 12 pages and project life pages, because I am a scrapbooker myself. So if you are a scrapbooker, I know that the 12 by 12 paper does not fit into these boxes, but if you just have some basic black and white cardstock, some neutral colors, that sort of thing, you can recreate the pages that I share with these kits. I got inspired by someone named Sandra Lewis. She is in my Paper Pumpkin fan club group on Facebook, and she posted a card that showed how to make, or showed a bandage made with this piece from the kit. And I made a similar one. So I just took, you can see I cut my paper the same way at the bottom here. So I trimmed off right at the fold line there, there's a score line, and then I flipped, actually took another piece, laid it on top, and I trimmed to get that same curve. Then I took this extra piece here and I trimmed it off so that it was straight. You can see it fits like right in this spot here. I trimmed off this piece here so it was a straight line. And I folded these two tabs under so that it had a lift. I put dimensionals under there, and now I have a little band-aid for my page. I made some miniature ones too, so I just took and cut them down a smaller size. I used my hole punch to help get the curve of that paper done right. So you can see, you just stick it inside there like that from this way, and you punch, and you get that curved edge. And then I took some scrap, folded it over, and I'm going to place that in the middle of that piece. So I have a large Band-Aid and a small Band-Aid. So let's quickly put one of those cuties together, because I'm going to need 3 Band-Aids for my page. You're going to take and trim off this portion of your gift card enclosure piece, and then you're going to trim that in half. And that is almost 2 1/4 inches. So let's make this one 1 1/8 inch wide. And now we have our base piece. Next, you're going to take some of your scrap, and I'll just use this one here, but you're going to trim out a 1 1/2 by 1 inch piece for the center. Oh, we're a little wobbly there. Then we're going to score at 1/4 inches. Sorry for wobbling the camera. And then we're going to score at 1/4 inches. I flipped it over because I have an uneven edge on that side. We'll fix it. We'll fix it, we'll eyeball it, because that's what creative people do, right? They just go like that. There we go. Now it's fixed. We'll set that aside. And now this piece is ready to stick on there, but let's again take our hole punch, and you slip it into the back, the underside piece here, like that. And then you trim. Do the same thing with the other side. And if I had a very steady hand, that would be a much more even looking punch. It's okay, it's okay. Let's get some adhesive on the back side. And there's our finished bandages. Adorable. The next step is to take a couple cards from the kit, cut them in half at the score line, and place them onto your 12 by 12 cardstock. And then I grabbed this sticker sheet here. I punched out with a 3/4 inch circle punch the center of 2 circles, and then I took my 1 1/4 inch punch and punched out the outline so that I ended up with just blue circles, and I created the word ouch. So this is a large circle, this is a smaller one, cut with a little piece off of there. The same exact shape here, but turned into a C instead of a U. And then these are just outside edges of a larger circle piece, and then an inner circle piece from one of the cut off pieces on the U or the C. So you get the word ouch. It's just awesome. And then I stamped and punched on some white scrap the words "Oh Baby" with basic black ink, and we'll pop that up with the dimensional and set that there. But let's first take our bandages, sorry, I'm using the brand name. Let's first take our bandages and place them where they will go on the page. And again, thank you, Sandra Lewis, for that idea. I just love it. So this is what I came up with, and I didn't put adhesive directly underneath parts of the bandages where I'm going to need to slip photos underneath. So you can see I can still stick my photos in there like so. And we'll pop that right there, and then we can add some rhinestones. And here is the finished page. Those rhinestones just add a little bit of something there, don't they? If you wanted to make a 2-page spread, you could just add one more 12 by 12 piece of cardstock there, add some more photo mats over there, add a few more band-aids and some rhinestones, and you're set. Love it. I'm going to show you more projects, but they're in a completely different video, so I just can't put them all into one. It's going to take you forever to watch it. So be sure to watch video 2. And thank you for watching. It builds creativity to think outside the box. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can catch more paper pumpkin videos that I've shared using past kits and more that I'll share with future kits. Also, be sure to visit my blog at stampyourartout.com so that you can view close-up photos of the projects I shared today and see photos of other paper pumpkin kit ideas. If you're watching my video on YouTube, look for links in my video description below. I hope you all enjoyed this video tutorial. Now I'd like you all to go and stamp your art out. Bye-bye.